This morning, as I was going for a walk, I was just overcome with feelings of gratitude. And in this episode, I will be talking about all that I am grateful for. I'm also going to be sharing an update on my progress, how much weight I've lost so far, and I'll give you a current look at what I look like. There's a lot to cover, so let's jump in. Hello, bold, brave, and brilliant ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to Zepbound with Ange. If you're new to my channel, I'm Angela Durant. At my highest weight, I was 331 pounds. I am 5'2" and a half. I've tried everything that I knew, including two bariatric surgeries, lap band, and the gastric bypass surgery, Weight Watchers, Overeaters Anonymous. Over the past 40 years, I've tried and failed and tried and failed and tried and failed different things. And those failures have brought me here to this experience and this journey with Zepbound. Uh, each time that I thought it would work. I shared my excitement with my friends or family, only to be embarrassed when it didn't work for me. If you can relate to that, then you're in the right place. Maybe for you, maybe what brought you here is that you're curious about these new cutting edge, revolutionary weight loss drugs or obesity management drugs. Or maybe you've already started on your journey. Congratulations. So many of you are just starting. Maybe for you, you've been doing this a while, but you feel like you're on this journey by yourself and you wanted to connect with other like-minded people. If this is you, then thank you so much for tuning in. You are in the right place, and please take a moment to hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you like what you hear, please share with others. Thank you. For those of you who've been here, who've been the ride or die, who are coming back, thank you so much. And I appreciate all of your comments that you're leaving, your encouragement, and your questions. Please keep them coming. Please also know that I've answered every single one of them. As of April 2024, I've answered every single one of them. So if you haven't heard a response from me, check your inbox for my reply because it is there. Today, we're going to be talking about gratitude. I have so much to be grateful for. This morning, as I was walking my dog, I was thinking about how amazing a drug like Zepbound, maybe you're on Wegovy or Mounjaro or Ozempic, just the fact that they exist, that somebody came up with them, right? Someone created them, and that we get to we are fortunate enough to be able to take advantage of them. And even though I understand that there may be, they're big pharma, right? Eli Lilly makes Zepbound and Mounjaro, and Novo Nordisk makes Ozempic, and they make Wegovy. I couldn't help this morning but think about the what I like to call unsung heroes, the brilliant men and women who worked long hours in the lab, testing and trying these medications out for people they would never know, right? They may never know us. But I couldn't help but think about these scientists who cared, that that they cared that these drugs were safe for us. And the ones who maybe they said something like, there must be a component that not only suppresses appetite, but also impacts the brain, right? Impacts the brain so that so that we would no longer have these uncontrollable cravings, what we call food noise, right? I'm not exactly if that's how it went, sure if that's how it went. I know much of how they discovered it was great for weight loss was accidental, right? That it wasn't many of these drugs, they weren't created initially for obesity, but they found that they are amazing for obesity management. And so I'm grateful, I'm grateful for each and every one of them. They're brilliant, they're gifted. God has blessed their hands and their minds to be able to create something that is life changing that will be life changing for so many of us. And next, I want to show gratitude for my medical team. And I want you to think about your medical team and the people that you work with who have prescribed this drug and is helping you. But my medical team, and especially Dr. D, you have heard me talk about Dr. D before. She is my obesity medicine expert. She was the first to explain to me that obesity is a disease. That obesity is a disease. As I was overwhelmed, in my very first appointment with her. She came from behind her computer because, they're typing notes and talking to you and typing notes. She stopped what she was doing. She came from behind the computer and she pulled up a chair and she held my hands and she said, Ange, or she said, Angela, obesity is a disease, right? Obesity is a disease. And she is so very compassionate. And when I would come into the office weighing more than the last time she saw me, she never made me feel like a failure. She has always been on my team, and it's us against obesity, right? I just absolutely love her. So I'm feeling so grateful to have her in my life, that God would see it, that she would be my doctor, and have her in my life. She's just amazing. And I hope that all of you have amazing medical teams as well. Next, I wanted to also express gratitude. And if you share this with your friends and family, I want to express gratitude to them, right? To those people who are cheering you on. I want to thank them, because not everybody is, right? For all of you who have seen your loved ones, and this is specifically to your friends and family, for all of you who have seen your loved ones suffer with obesity, you've supported them with every crazy diet that they've been on, everything that they've tried. I hear people try like a cabbage diet. They try like just about everything. And when it failed, you were there to support and encourage, and you didn't judge them. I want to show gratitude for you. I want to thank you. They need your support because the world isn't always understanding when it comes to obesity. So thank you for cheering all of us on. We appreciate you so much, friends and family. And last but not least, I'm grateful for each of you. Most of you are just starting on your journey like me, but it brings me comfort to know that I'm not doing this alone. One of the reasons why I started this channel is because I wanted accountability and I wanted to be a part of a community, right? And so I feel like we're doing this together, right? We're rolling up our sleeves and we're in this together. And I've got you. I've got all of you. And I feel like you got me too. So thank you so much for sharing your stories, for being vulnerable with me. Some of you have shared some heartbreaking stories. And thank you for trusting me with that. And thank you for your encouragement. Even when I have a week where I gain, because I had a week when I gained 2 pounds and I had a week where I gained 6 pounds, right? This journey is made easier, good, bad, and ugly, when you have friends to go through this with. So I thank you. I thank you. And with that, and I'm sure I'm missing people. I'm sure I am, but those are the people who were top of mind. They were in my head and on my heart this morning, and I wanted to just take a moment to do a special episode just to express gratitude and say thank you. Now, I'd like to jump into the weight. Typically, I don't give updates on a Monday. Today is Monday, April the 8th, the day of the eclipse, the solar eclipse. But I weighed in this morning because I knew I was going to talk about gratitude today. So I figured I would just give you an update so you get the early scoop on the weight loss news. So my starting weight on Zepbound, so my highest weight is 331. My starting weight on Zepbound was 296 pounds about 7.5 weeks ago. And as of this morning, drum roll please, from 296 down to 271.4. I was really trying hard for that extra pound, but 271.4. I'm down 2 pounds this week so far. My official weigh-in is on Thursdays when I take my shot, my injection. So I may be updating you then as well. But right now, I'm down 2 pounds for the week. I'm weighing in at 271.4, which gives me a total weight loss of 24.6 pounds. Yay! Every little bit counts, right? Every little bit counts. I was like, can we get 25? Can we just get 25? But I'm grateful and appreciative for the 24.6 pounds, 24.6 pounds. So thank you again for all the encouragement. It really does help. It makes a difference. And then the other good news that I have for you, the other good news that I want to share with you is that after 4 pre-authorizations and 3 denials, today my insurance company approved coverage for Zepbound. They approved coverage for Zepbound. And you know what's so funny? I almost deleted the email because I was like, yeah, I know. Every single time I get it, I know I have to pay out of pocket, but they always send through a pre-auth. I was like, so when it came through, I was like, it's approved? What? So I'm so grateful. So you see, I have a lot to be grateful for. So glad not to be paying out of pocket. And for those of you who may still be paying out of pocket, you're fighting with the insurance, going back and forth, I would just say to you, don't give up. I did get very frustrated and I was like, I feel like this is the medication for me. So I was doing everything that I could to pay out of pocket for it, but it's expensive. And it could be cost prohibitive for so many people. So I'm praying for you that your insurance coverage comes through for the medication because, you know, it is, obesity is a disease, and the medical insurance should cover it. Okay, so again, and I'm not a doctor. You have to talk to your insurance companies. You have to talk to your doctors about the medication. This is just one girl's journey that I'm sharing with you. So if this episode I know it's a little bit different than what we typically talk about, but it was just laid on my heart to talk about gratitude. If this has added value to you, and you'd like to join us on this journey, just know that you'll be joining a community of amazing people who have made a bold decision after trying and failing so many times, but are brave enough to try one more time. And I think that's brilliant. So to join us, all you have to do is simply subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you are notified as soon as we drop another video. As things happen, and things often do, I will pop in and give updates on some things that I'm learning or things that I'm feeling or something that I just want to share with you. And then I want to also welcome any of your questions or concerns or comments. So please feel free to ask me anything that you would like about this weight loss journey. I'll be happy to answer it. And I also would love to hear your thoughts on gratitude. Do you have a practice of gratitude? Do you get up in the morning? You have a daily practice of gratitude? I think it makes a difference. So I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. I hope that it is added value to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Take care, all of you brilliant people. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Oh, I forgot to show you what I look like. I promised I'd do that, right? Hold on one second. Let's see here. Let's see. I'll back up so you can see. I'll take the sweater off. One thing that I'm not happy about are my arms. I'm pretty much always covered up. But for you, just for you, brilliant peeps, this is what I look like head to toe. Head to toe is what I look like. I'm wearing a kind of a loose fitting outfit today, but kind of gives you an idea of what my shape looks like. And I'm not sure if you can tell the difference. Some people are saying they can see it in my face, but this is what I look like from head to toe. So I almost forgot to do that. I promised I would. So there you go. There you have it. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.